Alright guys, part 3. This is the Earth Lady, and I've gotten down to almost the bottom of the tote. So I figured I would do a quick update and show you how this looks. We got to the stinky stuff. The reason that it's stinky is because there's no air circulation in the tote. And so therefore, when everything decomposes, it has a stench to it, and with no air, then of course it's going to smell. So, here we go. Okay, we got to the bottom, or close to the bottom. Before I transferred the worms into this tote, I put a bunch of dried, crunched up leaves and pine needles in here, and that's what you see in there, is all the pine needles. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There you can see the liquid in there. That is the worm pea or worm tea, whatever you want to call it. Even though there is a lot of undecomposed stuff and liquid in here, surprisingly, I've actually found a couple of worms. So we took most of the pine and the rest of the bedding, put it over here to the very bottom bin, which I'm actually going to make the second bottom bin. The one that you seen me doing just a bit ago, this one has a lot of the dirt and stuff, and I just put the topped it off with some of the excess pine. And you can see in there are some crunched up leaves yet that have not been decomposed. So we're going to put this one on the very bottom, because I know I got oodles of worms in here. So as they shimmy through, eat all of this and sieve up, then they'll come through all of this bedding, which there's very poor lighting in there. All of this bedding and pine, decompose it more, and then keep working their way up to the food, the good soil, the food, and all the fun stuff. So, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to shift those and then take all the other levels and top them on top. So that's just, this one's just a short, quick one, so you can see exactly how much work it really is when you already have an established tote that was literally full. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and shift this over, set it all up, and then I'll let this tote here sit for, I don't know, a little bit, and try and probably use the rest of that as more bedding as we go through and feed them with all the food. So that way this bedding, the pine needles and the leaves will fully decompose, and we will be able to also use that as part of our soil for all of our crops. So that's about all I got for now. And stay tuned. I will be showing you how I'm going to start my microgreen kit sometime today. Girls have to go out. We got to eat, take Ben to work, all the fun stuff. Anyway, so that's just a quick update on how we're going to maneuver these bins. And after a couple months, then I'll do a update and show you the rest. And I'm going to see what I can do about working with what little bit's left in this tote and put it in the worm bin. If it doesn't fit, then we'll just have to let it sit for a while and then add it to the worm bin after time. But I'm going to try and get it all through there so then I can harvest the worm pea on the bottom, because that's how we're going to now fertilize. We'll add the worm pea to the fish poop water and water all of our crops. So with that, I do thank you again for following me, watching me. All of these videos will be posted in the Relentless Growth YouTube channel here after I'm done, hopefully before the end of the day. And we'll see where we go from there. So thank you again for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your dedication and faith in me. Thank you all. I love you, and I will see you again shortly. Ciao now.